since I've been on here. I've, of course, posted a ton of videos of workouts and stuff like that, but as far as giving you guys like an update of what's going on and how things are progressing, I thought I'd hop on here. We just got done at our one gym that we go to, and it's such a good gym. Lately, it's just continued to get more busy, which is really odd because it's like March, and so usually things are like slowing down at this point, but it's not. I think partially because we have so many bodybuilders in our gym, so I kind of wonder like if that's why it's kind of upticking, because they're about to have a show in like I think a month. So anyways, so the most exciting thing that has happened since I made my last video was we joined a second gym that is right by our house, like literally 1 minute from our house. Sorry about the eye, it's back. The horrible allergies. Thank you, Oklahoma. So sorry, guys. Anyways, so this gym is like super close. It opened about 6 months ago, and we had inquired about it, and we just kept thinking like there's no way it could be anything that we would want to use. It's they do like a lot of classes for moms and kids and athletes and stuff for our school. We have a small town school, but we have really, really big football team. So like they go practice there and stuff like that. So anyways, I just kept seeing more and more about this gym. So we finally went up there to check it out, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is so different than what we thought it was. It is so awesome. And like when we go, we basically are the only ones there. So it has almost everything you could possibly imagine, except some of the machines that like a hip thrust machine, right, or abductor, like I don't have to have those. So we can go to both of our gyms, and so it's really been an awesome addition because we can run up there, I can run up there, my husband can run up there, whatever, so quickly, throw in a workout on a day where maybe we weren't going to work out, or like my husband wasn't feeling good on Sunday, and so I was like, hey, let me just run up there real quick. We got an incredible workout, only one there, and it's just a really different environment to still be going to the gym, but you're the only one there, so it's really different. So I like it, because I just don't think that I can ever push myself in my home gym to go as hard as I do in the gym. But even though I'm the only one there, or it may just be my husband there, it's so good because I have everything I need and want, but I can still go super duper hard and just love it. And there's no distractions. The owner of the gym was telling me that he thinks that's one of the biggest reasons why home gyms are really hard to go hard in those, because you're always in the back of your mind thinking about the other things around the house or whatever it is that you need to be doing, and so it's easy to tell yourself those things are more important. So anyways, that is super awesome. So sorry about that. If you have the ability to go to one of these smaller locally owned gyms, I had totally discounted them before, but if you add that to your repertoire of places that you go and kind of refresh and change up your gym life, that's pretty cool. And to be able to do two different things, and both of our gyms are locally owned, so that's really nice to know that our time and our money is going back into our community. So I had told y'all that I was going to kick up the protein a whole lot when I talked to y'all last. I have probably gotten up to 175 grams of protein 3 to 4 days a week, and definitely hit 125 as usual every other day. And I think that has really helped me to, one, on the days where I get the increase in the protein, or just the increased focus that I have on getting that protein, has really helped me to start to lean out just a little bit. And so I'm seeing more definition from the muscle growing, and also the lack of fat. So that is also really exciting. And when you just eat more protein, you just don't have those same type of cravings for, like, I love cookies. I mean, I just love them so much, and brownies. And if I have a good amount of protein throughout the day, I don't even think about like, oh, I should really make some cookies for the kids. And then like I eat them all, right? So that's really good. I stopped taking the creatine for right now. It does get you, makes you hold a lot of water. And I really got tired of feeling bloated, looking bloated, because with the allergies, I'm already having all this extra fullness in my face, especially like under my eyes and like right in here. And so cutting that out has definitely decreased that amount of fluid retention. It's not gone because the allergies are still tremendously bad. Okay, I had also thought about not eating meat for like a little while and see how that goes. That was just so hard. To be able to get the increase in the protein and not overdo it on, say, protein bars and like protein shakes. And I'm not trying to, fill myself up with a bunch of stuff like that. So went back to meat pretty quick. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I definitely think that increasing the protein is just a major deal, without going overboard, right? Like, I'm not making myself sick. I am one of those people that loves butter. Like, Julia Child is my nickname in my family because I love butter so much, and I usually cook with it and eat like a stick a day with my kids, like all that, sharing it. So I have cut back so much on butter and just like fats that I don't have to have. And because of the increase in protein, I'm not even thinking about it. So, and like, I love cottage cheese. So instead of getting the 4% cottage cheese, I just get the 1%. I don't taste a difference. Sour cream instead of whole, I get the skim. I don't taste a difference. Yogurt, same thing. Instead of getting full fat, for me, my kids, I give them the full fat, but for me, I just get the 0%. I just don't taste a difference. So those are some ways that I've also been trying to lean out just a little bit. So I'm not trying to lose weight, but I am trying to show more muscle definition, and I definitely am starting to see it. The other thing that I had started to do is increase how many times I was working out, like the hamstrings, the glutes, the quads, all the things that really need attention on my body, and really staying focused on being aesthetically pleasing all the way around my body, and not just focusing on like my biceps or triceps or whatever, my abs, but making sure that everything is coming together and really balancing out. And so that has been a really good way to make sure, each time that I'm in the gym, that I'm focusing on each of those areas. And even if I'm like, man, I really don't want to feel like I want to work on that, but I'm like, it's the end of the week. I have to get in a few more sets of whatever, calves or whatever it is that I haven't gotten enough in this week. So it's an interesting way to think that, you can't just do back day, leg day, if you're really wanting to develop the entire body for bodybuilding purposes, or just to, look a certain way. I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh my gosh. Okay, I remembered. So yesterday I was in the smaller gym that I just told y'all about, and nobody else was there, and so I was filming, and I kind of had the camera by the mirror, and I turned around and I was trying to flex in front of the camera, but I got a glimpse of myself in the mirror behind myself, and I don't really ever check out my back. I haven't like taken a picture myself of my back since I was going to our old gym. So that's in probably like August. So it's been a really long time since I looked at what my back looked like. And I knew it felt really strong. I've asked my husband numerous times, what does it look like? What does it look like? And anytime I've asked him to take a picture, it's like super dark in the room. And so I can't tell anything because the picture is literally like nothing there. I can't see myself. So anyways, I was looking at the front of myself, And then in the mirror, or in the camera, I see the mirror and I see my back. And I was like, holy crap, is that my back? And so I moved the camera over and I did it again. And I was like, I can't even believe what I'm seeing. I got to take my shirt off. So I filmed myself taking my shirt off and flexing my back. And I mean, you talk about gratification of so much hard work and dedication and thinking about this all the time, and all of a sudden, like, wow, there is some real definition, there's some real results. It's not just, wow, I can really manage to pick up this or pick up that, or all the wonderful ways that the strength building helps in your daily life. It's like, wow, there's actual, like, you can look at it and see all these beautiful muscles in the back. And for somebody like me who's had major back injuries and thought that this was just going to be the course of my life, it's so empowering to be like, I healed myself. And I think I've touched a little bit on the fact that my mom has been very, very ill my entire life. And one of the things that has really, really taken her down super bad in the last few years is her back. My mom can't even stand up straight. It's just so, so, so painful for her and so hard. And so I see yet again how crucial it is to keep those core muscles, those back muscles, really strengthen the hip muscles, the quads, the glutes. It's not just about aesthetics. It's also about when I'm, 70 years old, 80 years old, I want to avoid having anything that I can possibly avoid now by starting to build that foundation. And I wish that I'd known all these things when I was 18 years old or younger, that my daughters are blessed because they will know and they get to follow in my footsteps and do all these things, and I can teach them all these things that I'm learning. So yesterday was a really big day for me. It may not seem very big to other people, but wow, when I saw those muscles in my back, that was like such encouragement to just keep on doing what I'm doing. Because I know that we all get into those times where, we're working out hard and we're, trying to fix what we're eating to, really make our workouts the best that they can be. And it seems like sometimes we just get on this plateau and we can't get off of it. But eventually, especially because we see ourselves in the mirror every single day, so it's easy for us to not see those subtle changes that do happen over time. And when we're consistent and when we're driven to just keep going. And so that was pretty exciting. So hopefully we'll see some progress with the hamstrings and the glutes in the next couple of months. I really, really hope so, because also those are just so strengthening to the body. Yeah, they look really good too. That's so awesome. When you're wearing a swimsuit or a pair of shorts, to have that beautiful behind, but it makes a difference in back pain and energy, just your energy level, that getting up and down off the floor isn't hard because you've got really strong legs. So I will leave you guys with that. That's my update for where we're at. So I hope you guys have a really good day, and I will post some more videos probably tomorrow or the next day.